You can't just pull up, drop your towel, and wade into the water here. Big Sur operates by a completely different set of rules than a typical Southern California beach town. The water is freezing, the currents are notoriously dangerous, and the environment is defined by steep cliffs and waves shredding against sharp rocks. But social media makes a different promise: golden sunsets perfectly framed through the Keyhole Arch, making it look like a casual, easy-to-reach paradise. What those photos edit out are the closed trails and the 2-mile hikes, and the reality that some famous spots, like this waterfall hitting the pristine sand, don't actually let you step foot on the beach at all. Picking your stop based purely on internet fame is a great way to ruin your afternoon. You have to understand the logistics before you put the car in drive. If you choose wrong, you will waste precious daylight crawling down narrow side roads, only to find out the parking lot is completely full. And once you hit the coast, your cell service drops to 0. You can't just pull over and research a backup plan on your phone. Every stop requires a specific trade-off between how easy it is to reach and how much time and physical energy you are willing to spend. This chart maps out options based on your specific trip. The bottom axis tracks your available time, and the side axis measures logistical effort. Every famous stop falls into one of these sections, dictating who should visit and who should drive past. By matching your actual schedule and mobility to this matrix, you remove the guesswork and secure a stress-free stop. Let's start with travelers passing through with a tight schedule. If you only have 45 to 90 minutes for a beach stop, you need 0 friction. This shows how Garrapata Beach fits right here. It requires low time and low effort, making it the smartest choice for a first-time visitor. You park in free pullouts directly along Highway 1. There is no long side road to navigate, giving you instant access to rugged coastal views. The trade-off is infrastructure. You have to walk alongside highway traffic to reach the trails, with very limited facilities. If you are driving further south and need a fast stop, Mill Creek steps in. For a $10 vehicle fee, you gain picnic tables, grills, and restrooms, but you give up space. The physical beach cove at Mill Creek is much smaller than the northern options. Both of these beaches trade amenities for pure accessibility, getting time-poor drivers out of the car and onto the coast quickly. If your goal is to capture world-famous geography, and you are willing to deal with crowds and fees to get it, your target changes. On the matrix, Pfeiffer Beach sits right here. This is where you find the famous Keyhole Arch, the purple sand, and the premier sunset views. Getting there takes work. You have to navigate down the narrow Sycamore Canyon Road, pay $15 per car, and rely on a strict single-entry pass. The parking lot is very small and frequently fills up, meaning the park staff will literally turn you away. And because of dangerous currents, it is strictly a visual stop, not a place to swim. Committing to Pfeiffer is a gamble. It demands a dedicated, flexible time block and patience, making it a terrible choice for a rushed itinerary. Some travelers view the beach as a destination you have to earn. If you are willing to invest 3 to 4 hours and sweat a little, you move to the high-effort side of the board. This visual highlights how Andrew Molera drops into the high-time, high-effort quadrant. You pay a $10 fee, hike a mile each way, and literally cross the Big Sur River on foot to reach the sand. You cannot bring your dog on these trails, and state parks issue extreme hazard warnings against swimming or surfing here. If you want a shorter alternative, Partington Cove trades the sandy shore for a steep, rocky descent down to a historic tunnel. These locations naturally filter out the casual crowds. By demanding real physical ambition, they reward you with the secluded, hybrid hiking experience. Families and dog owners usually prioritize wide open space and clear facility regulations over rugged seclusion. This comparison table highlights Sand Dollar Beach. It clears the board with restrooms, picnic areas, and confirmed access for leashed dogs. For your $10 vehicle fee, you get access to the longest and widest sandy beach in all of Big Sur. The catch is the drive. Sand Dollar sits far south of the central landmarks, requiring a longer trip down Highway 1 and a staircase descent to reach the water. You sacrifice quick access to the famous northern spots in exchange for the essential amenities your family and pets actually need. We need to address a major point of confusion for people planning their route around Midway Falls. There is absolutely no ocean or beach access at McWay Cove. The trails are heavily restricted by long-term repair projects, keeping you confined to a small viewing area up on the highway. If you budget McWay Falls as your primary beach day instead of a quick photo stop, you will completely derail your itinerary. To lock in your choice, we have to ruthlessly prioritize your constraints. This decision tree simplifies the math. Less than 2 hours? Head straight to Garrapata. Have more time? Want to earn it with a hike? Choose Andrew Molera. Need space for kids and a dog? Drive south to Sand Dollar. Knowing your final destination is only half the battle. You still have to survive the winding drive to get there. Big Sur road conditions can change overnight due to slides or construction. Check Caltrans for highway closures before you leave, and never assume your route is clear. Download your offline maps while you still have Wi-Fi, and pick a secondary backup beach right now in case your first choice is full. The coastline doesn't care about your schedule. Respecting Big Sur's logistical friction, rather than fighting it, is the only way to guarantee a stress-free road trip.